Hello, this is Tim Sedlak, and today we're going to review one of the features of the second release of Micro Focus's Active Directory Bridge, or AD Bridge 2.0. Today we'll look at authentication and authorization in a hybrid world. So what do we mean when we talk about authentication and authorization? Well, today's connected world means you have resources living in places like Azure or AWS or Google or even private clouds, sometimes in multiple places. And what we do is allow you to virtually join Active Directory from those resources without the need to establish VPN access and without duplicating accounts on those remote resources. This makes Active Directory the identity provider, even for those remote cloud resources. It also allows you to simplify, centralize, and organize your resources according to the familiar OU structure that you're used to. Let's take a look at what that looks like. So here I am in Microsoft Azure. I've got several resources on the blade. Within Microsoft Azure, I'm looking at my virtual machines, and we see the top level machine here, ACO75-1. This is a Linux machine that I've connected to Active Directory through the use of the Active Directory bridge. And you see it appears here in my OU structure under cloud-based Linux resources. These are the same machines. So I've got an on-premise machine here, and you'll see I've also got resources in AWS and in Google. So all of these machines have natively joined Active Directory, and I can use resources like my own Charles Davis admin account. And if we take a look at this account, you'll see that what we've done is extended the property pages for a specific use case. You'll note that within this, there's the AD Bridge property page where I can map a user ID to a GID if I'm going to use things like a home drive or other scripts that run at logon. So now that I know I've got my CD admin account, let's take a look at the Unix boxes. Here I am in Azure, this ACO75-1. And just to review, let me scroll up here and show you in Azure, that's this same box here. Let me go back and show you. I'll duplicate the session here and actually do a logon using my Active Directory account, CD admin. I'll be prompted for the password. And again, this is a native join of Active Directory. I'm not duplicating accounts onto the Linux server and syncing them. That is less secure than a native join and allowing Kerberos and the normal authentication and authorization process within Active Directory to actually provide me the logon and my rights and entitlements on the box. So you see I get my banner back of when I last logged in, and here I am logged in. And if I make a request to tell me who I am, where I belong, it's going to report back that I am part of domain users. Again, not a local account, but my actual Active Directory account. So we could do the same thing here with this Red Hat server in Linux. Let me duplicate the session here, and I'll use the same account, my standard Active Directory account. And without the need to establish any VPN, I'm able to log in as my Active Directory account, provide my password as appropriate, and let the standard negotiation happen between our agent and Active Directory so that I return back to all my rights and privileges established by Active Directory and all the settings I have there. So we'll see it takes a minute for it to come back and provide me with the banner. It takes a little bit longer between here and AWS, but we are logging in with my standard Active Directory account, and there it is. And you'll see I'll run the same command here. I'll just run an ID, and that will come back with exactly the same information. This is my Charles Davis account in domain users. Now, I could go in and do the same thing for Google, do the same thing for my on-premise boxes, but overall you see that authentication and authorization is simplified out to those cloud-based resources. If you're interested in learning more, take a look at our AD Bridge project. Here's a link to it. Thanks for your attention today.